Hello and welcome to another aviation adventure. Today we are flying Singapore Airlines. Who likes the big planes? 380s, 747s or 777s have always been the backbone of their fleet. And in 50 years of operation, only 60 narrow-body planes have ever been flying for them. But now they have a comeback in the form of the 737 MAX. And that's not all. They also introduced a brand new business class seat on this bird, taking narrow-body business class travel to the next level. So please join me today on a trip on Singapore Airlines' latest product, munching burgers on my way to India's worst airport.
Guys, beautiful good morning from Singapore Changi Airport. It is 4 a.m. and today I'll be flying Singapore Airlines on their latest business class product, something you've never seen before. That I can promise. So let's go, let's check in for a flight to India.
Singapore has opened to tourists again and all 4 terminals are fully operational. Our trip departs from Terminal 2 and Singapore Airlines offers a dedicated area for business class passengers. In 2019, 68 million passengers passed through Changi Airport. This number dropped down to just 3 million in 2021.
Hey, good morning. Chennai?
Yes, sir. Please check your name on the boarding pass. The gate you check later at the lounge.
All right.
You know the way to the lounge, huh?
Yeah. All right, thank you very much. Bye. So all checked in. Check-in was a bit grumpy, but it's 4 a.m. so we excuse this. However, it doesn't take anything away how excited I am to try out this new business class today. Now, next stop, Singapore Airlines Business Class Lounge. Hey, good morning. How are you?
Business class will be the next one.
Does the next one? All right, thank you. Morning, how are you? Thank you. Let's get a coffee. So the lounge definitely impressive when it comes to the interior and the cleanness. It is spotless, it is nice. The beverage options are really good as well. But I don't get is that obviously there's no buffet yet or hot food. That can be forgiven at 4 a.m. But at least, why not have some sandwiches or something to snack on? Maybe I'll have just to wait a little longer, we'll find out, but that's my first impression when I get to the lounge at 4:30.
After my visit to the lounge, it was then time for me to head to the gate to catch my flight to Chennai. Singapore Airlines is operating 3 daily flights to India's 6th largest city.
That's 3.
1 flight on the 737 MAX and 2 on the 787 Dreamliner.
Thank you.
The 737 MAX was originally operated by Silk Air, which was part of Singapore Airlines, serving mostly regional destinations or lower demand routes in the SQ network. But by the end of 2021, Silk Air had stopped operating and fully merged with its parent company.
You know what's the beauty of being over punctual and coming to the airport at 4 a.m.? You have it all to yourself. No crying kids, no aunties that bump the trolley into you, and nobody to tell me off that I'm not wearing a mask. There is literally nobody here. I don't know. Is that just me, or can someone relate of you guys? I always need to be at the airport at least 4 hours prior departure. What if something happens at the check-in counter? Maybe there's a document missing or something is wrong and there's some crisis that you have to deal with it. So That's just my thing. Yeah, I think that's just me. And also, if you do the whole YouTube, you know, you want to be prepared. You want to have the good shots. You want to do the time lapse, and everything takes time. You know, I know you see the 15 minutes, 20 minutes of beautiful edited footage. It makes you think Josh has an amazing life, traveling first class, business, private, where in fact I travel economy class 85% of the time. It is not as glamorous. It is a lot of work. It's 24/7. It's editing. You get to the hotels. It's the jet lag. It is the work behind it. It's the email. It is the social media. So I'm not complaining. I love what I do, but at times it can be very tiring. But then it can also be really nice when you walk through Changi at 5:41 a.m. and you're listening to this beautiful piano music and you feel inspired to share the behind the scenes of an aviation YouTuber's life with you, because I don't know what else to do, because there's nothing here. Apart from this, I'm very excited to fly Singapore Airlines today. It's been a while, but I think it's been over a year since I've been in SQ. Without a doubt, one of the best airlines in the world, which I have some interesting history with, but that makes them so good, because they have to deal with people like me who give them a hard time, challenging them for being the best in the world. And that's why their standards are so high. I love that. I really like that. But this is what the airline wants. They want people to keep on testing them, reviewing them, keeping them on their toes, holding them responsible for the promises that they make to us customers who spend a lot of money flying SQ. And SQ is more than an airline for me, because considering I just had 1 hour of sleep, I'm like really excited to fly them, because they give so much in return. It's an experience, right? It's just not traveling from A to B. That's not what it is. They offer you a package of like real comfort, like amazing service, personalized service, you know? And that's why we travel airlines like Singapore, Qatar, Emirates to some extent, right? It's not just traveling from A to B. It's a lot more than that. And I'm so happy to showcase that to you today on this slide. It's going to be lots of fun.
But before we board the 737 MAX, let me introduce today's sponsor. Today's video is sponsored by Surfshark VPN. By using a VPN, you surf the internet safe and anonymously, and you get around censorship all around the world. Whether you want to use Instagram in China, make WhatsApp calls in Dubai, or access TikTok in India. And it works on all of your devices too. My favorite perk is finding cheaper flight deals by simply changing my IP address with Surfshark VPN, saving me hundreds of dollars every year. Surfshark also helps me to watch all sorts of live streams, sport events, and gives me access to all Netflix libraries from all around the world.
Match day 34 in the 20.
And the great news is, by using the link in the description box below, you will get 83% off and 3 additional months for free, which is a great offer. Now, let's go back to the review.
Thank you.
It was then time to finally board, and Singapore Airlines is currently operating 15 737 MAX 8 aircrafts, with further 22 to join the fleet in the next years.
Hi, good morning. How are you?
Charles J will be over here.
Thank you.
Second row.
And here we are, welcome on board Singapore Airlines' latest business class cabin with 10 seats in total. The best seats are without a doubt the 2 throne seats, which offer unmatched privacy and total comfort, while the other seats come in handy when traveling with a friend or family. But you're probably wondering, how much is the price difference between the seats? Well, there is none. You're just going to be very quick to pick your seat when booking yourself on a 737 MAX. And just in case you're wondering, the economy class cabin features 144 seats.
During takeoff and landing, ensure that your tray table is stowed away. Put the back of your seat upright and keep your shoes on. To put on your life vest, remove it from the plastic cover.
So guys, and here we are. Welcome on board the 737 MAX of Singapore Airlines. First impression is just like, wow, pretty impressive. And I've been on this kind of like throne seat on a narrow body before, pretty much the same configuration on Fly Dubai or TAP Portugal. But this one even is a little bit more advanced in terms of quality when it comes to details, the fabric, the design, the screen, the storage room. It's pretty impressive, I must say. It's just wow. But what would you expect from Singapore Airlines? They obviously would take it to the next level. The only thing that's been annoying, the storage over there, the little cabinet door is broken, so can't close it. But other than that, pretty nice, pretty neat. But let me give you a quick little seat tour. The throne seat comes with plenty of storage space, a universal power outlet as well as USB, noise cancelling headphones, a pillow and a blanket, as well as a huge screen in front of you which can be operated with a remote control in your armrest. Overall, it's just a fantastic product. But then we made our way for the runway for an on-time departure to Chennai. Once we were airborne, I checked out the in-flight entertainment, which offered plenty of option. Whether it's Hollywood, Bollywood, or South Korean movies, there was content available for everyone. I personally enjoyed the live TV options, watching the BBC or sports channels. But it was then time for breakfast, and as soon as the crew was released, they started the service. Given it was a flight to India, the menu offered Western style or Indian breakfast, but I didn't pick either cause you guys are in for a nice, yummy surprise as soon as I finish the delicious fruit platter. So guys, it's like half an hour into the flight and I have this amazing burger sitting right in front of me. With Singapore Airlines, when you book a flight on business class, you can pre-order your meal. It means book the cook, and there's plenty of choice. And there's also this Angus beef burger, which I've never had a burger on any flight. And that one looks pretty delicious. So I can't wait to actually give it a try and see what it tastes like. So let me conclude the meal service. It was incredible. That burger was sensational. Like, I highly recommend the burger as such, but if you are going to spend on Singapore Airlines business class, make sure you book the cook. But now let's check out the loo on the 737 MAX. So guys, and here we are. If you're wondering what the loo looks like on the 737 MAX on Singapore Airlines, very compact, rather small,
I always wonder why the Airbus 220 has larger loos than the 737 or the 320. You have a few amenities right there. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Looks in good conditions, looks nice, it looks neat. Don't know how old this plane is. I reckon 2, 3, 4 years, maybe max. Max. That was a good one, no? But yeah, this is the loop. Not too bad. Well, the only thing I find a bit weird, and I just noticed this, is there's mold growing right there. I mean, it looks like mold. I've never really seen it before on a loo, but yeah. If somebody from SQ is watching, you might want to check that out.
After the review, I felt like a glass of whiskey, which I demolished like a true champion at 8 AM in the morning.
So, and this is the flatbed situation here on the Max. I mean, if you're a big guy, it would probably be a bit cramped, but as such, it's really lovely, it's very comfortable, it's very private, that's all I like. And in the meanwhile, while I was gone, doing my Louvre review, the crew left some slippers and eye shades here. And this is a 3.5-hour flight, you know, not many airlines actually give out slippers and eye shades in such short distances, so that's once again pretty impressive. The pillows are just like heaven. I just feel like taking one home with me, and they're stylish too. And the blanket, it's pretty awesome as well. So I give this probably a solid 8 out of 10. Yeah, it's pretty nice. So if you want to go out of your way because you really want to try the new 737 MAX of Singapore Airlines, it's definitely worth it. It's an incredible product. I'm really impressed.
And of course, as a business class passenger on Singapore Airlines, you get complimentary internet access for the duration of your flight, which even helps you to track your own flight. Unfortunately, my time on the 737 MAX was coming to an end and we started our descent into Chennai. But now it's also a very good time to hit that like button for great karma and endless upgrades, or to follow my journey on Instagram.
Thank you, bye. So guys, and here we are. Welcome to India's worst airport, Chennai. One thing I have to mention though, immigration officers in India are always very, very kind and lovely and chatty. They always put a smile on my face, so that's much appreciated. How to summarize my flight experience? Pretty impressive. The burger was sensational. That was really something else. That was really good. Seat is really lovely for a narrow body plane. Crew was spot on. They weren't the most talkative, but they done an incredible job. They've been always following up, very present. in the cabin. So I really like that. You know, you can't go wrong with Singapore Airlines in business class. So you got to be very, very unlucky to have a bad flight with them in the premium cabin. Well, guys, this is it. If you want to support my work, please check out my Patreon page. If you want to join my WhatsApp group, want to get my the Cahill keyring, it's pretty awesome, or early access to my videos, or a lot behind the scenes. It's a really cool community that we have. Yeah, but other than that, I hope you enjoyed that video. Give it a like. Let me know in the comment section below what you think of the 737 MAX of Singapore Airlines. And yeah, wherever you're off to, have a safe trip.